is to pick it ourselves.
Yeah, we're gonna watch the start while I get my
Well, maybe
Pepsi
some
Max
have.
on at the start of this
But
stream.
a few of us still know. You gotta be willing to put in the time. Make the sacrifices.
Make some
And the hard
sacrifices. I hear you,
choices.
brother.
The job's got its perks, don't get me wrong. The sweet smell of the morning dew, the way the warm sun and the cool breeze can dance across your skin. But don't think it's a game.
Not a game. You farming.
The farm's got a way of sorting the wheat from the chaff. Just remember to keep your wits about you.
My wits, they're about.
You fall, you get back up again. Because this is more than just a job. It's a calling. Who else would choose to wake up early in the morning, tear up their hands working in the fields all day, and then spend the evening planning how they're going to do it all over again, better, tomorrow?
This is a pretty good cutscene for the start of the game. I ain't kidding. I know we're like in part 11.
Day after
People see
day.
this forever. But, you know, you're starting to
Season
stream.
after season,
Why not, right?
year after year.
Alright, that's enough. I've seen it. So, let's adjust the sound just a bit. There we go. Like that. We'll get into the P. Parker 77 save, and as you can see on the load screen here, we're broke. Negative 5,745 bucks. It's not good. I ain't kidding. I'm coming inside right now. I was working outside in my yard, my real yard, but getting some real rain right now. So it's really annoying. So I'm going to come in and farm right now while I wait for the rain to die out and, you know, get back to it. Now, the start of this run, if you go back a few on the videos there, I had said, boy, I was going to try to run this just on the base game with precision farming. Then I ran into this lease to own mod, which what it allows you to do is you lease a vehicle, which we've been leasing most of our implements because we don't have enough money to buy all our gear. But that lease allows you to put that money down towards purchasing the vehicle, which honestly, it's a lease-to-own product, which I think is pretty realistic to what you could be doing in real life if you had a loan for a vehicle or leased it. Of course, with our negative $5,000 bucks, we probably wouldn't have enough money to actually, you know, or enough collateral to actually get a loan to lease whatever vehicle we wanted to purchase. But hey, it's fine. It's lease to own. So we're using this. So we got two mods: precision farming, which is a giants mod, and then this lease to own mod. So long story on that. Sorry. So we'll load up Erlengrat, which I think is in the Swiss Alps, right? And we have some updates. From my last stream, I've been playing a little bit in between work and kids and life. You know, it happens, right? We all get a little bit caught up in the real world, and then you want to escape to, you know, the fake world at some point. But I want to share on the fake world sometimes, right? That's what we're doing. All right, we're starting up. So what updates do I have? Well, one, it's dark right now, so there's that. Let's flashlight up. Still have the same shack. That ain't changed. And we were able to, this will be our 5th mow of the grass this season. You can see right now our grass is ready to rock. Yeah, she is ready to harvest. Now, we're not waiting for that second month of growth. Now, you could wait for another month of grow on this grass, and you'll increase your yield. However, and I think it was Driver 53. I watched a stream he had on grass maintenance. If you go into grass here on the calendar, okay, you can plant grass pretty much, or you can plant it from March till November, harvest season here, right? So if we harvest every 2 months, so I was harvesting in March, May, yep, July, just 3. October. Oh wait, I did that wrong. March, June, March, May, July, September. Okay, yeah. So it's March, May, July, September, November, and then we'll let it roll through the winter because it actually stops growing during these 3 months here. Even though it says harvest season, it doesn't seem to grow during December, January, and February. So then we'll start over again in March. Anyway, Driver 53 did the math on this, and it's actually a better overall yield for the year to mow your grass this 5 times. So on our goal list here, we're switching to mowing the grass 5 times a year versus my 3 to 4-ish times that I was trying previously on the last one. Still want to upgrade the cow barn. We have a cow pasture, but we are not all the way there. I did some research on the optimum time to sell cows to. I got that written down in my list of things I was right about. List of things I was right about. Ain't kidding. So the optimum time to sell your cows, especially beef cattle, 36 months. So we bought 5 cattle when they were babies. And our babies, they're grown. They're up to 29 months. So another, few months of growth, and they're going to be maximized. And our baby cows, they've reproduced for us. So now we have 10 cows total. So our 5 made 5, which is outstanding. We did get chickens. I forgot. That's a big deal. That was on our list of things last time. Let's go over and look at let's go look at this stuff. We'll just pop over here. We'll just visit. All right. So we got a chicken coop, and we didn't fill it with chickens, but we got a fair number of chickens. So we got a black one, some black speckled ones, brown one, white one, little brown and white one there. I mean, we got chickens. We got a lot of chickens. So as far as chickens, you can see here we have 120 animals. You can look at the bottom right corner there. We're feeding them some barley, and we got some eggs. Right now we got 327 eggs sitting on that pallet, and I threw some. I grabbed one pallet and picked it up and threw it in our pickup. We did buy the pickup. I think that was in our last stream because this was on sale. Here's the cows. We're up to the 10. Feeding them our TMR. Hey, lazy cow, taking a nap. All right, good for you. So we're starting here in November. We have to mow the grass. We did switch to barley. So on our last video that I think I streamed, I said, hey, I want to try sorghum because I thought sorghum would be good to feed the chickens. That was the plan. I assumed sorghum had straw. So we can get straw, hay, and silage. Or straw, hay, and silage so we can make our TMR. Well, gosh dang it, sorghum didn't make straw. Doesn't make straw. So I'm switching to barley, and the reason I switched to barley, I just was looking at the calendar. I really had 2 of the grain crops I could have switched to because we harvested our sorghum right here. We harvested that in, I believe it was August. So then we just went ahead and planted barley right away here in September, and then we'll harvest that next summer. So that's fine that we didn't get hay or straw this start. We don't have the nice barn anyway, so. So other news, the lease to own. We have our own harvester and a header. I'm just going to leave the lights on. It's not like it drains the real battery. We don't technically own it. We're leasing to own it. Same for we just leased the roller and we're keeping it. We're not just leasing it and taking it back. Same for here. We got ourselves a weeder or the seeder, excuse me. And I got a roller and weeder, and that we purchased on sale. So I mean, we got there we go, lights. So we got stuff. So all the implements now we're going to technically own on a lease to own basis. So once we get some more capital, we'll be able to roll. Now, obviously, I got a pile of harvest here from the season so far. So we got a whole bunch of, oh, there's grass fermenting right there. It's not quite fermented, but we have some here. Here's some silage. We got tons of bales of silage. We got a little extra hay here, a little extra silage. We got tons of hay. So we have stuff we can sell. I was also doing the math on selling silage by itself or selling TMR by itself, and I found out some interesting stuff. Where did I write that down? I had it written down. I'll have to figure it out. But the short take on the math, and I could redo it at some point and put it up on a a spreadsheet and show folks. It is a better value to sell your TMR, mix up the hay, do a 30% hay, pop into our mixer. Where's our mixer? Right here, our forage wagon. So it is better to mix 70% hay-ish to 30% silage. If we had straw, you could even throw the straw in, which doesn't sell as much, and then sell the TMR. You're actually going to make more money selling TMR at the optimal time than selling silage at the optimal time. Now, obviously, we're still going to feed our cows TMR, but we're going to have a lot of excess TMR out of our grass harvest, so we're going to sell that. Same for our products here. We have a little bit of milk that we've been selling at optimum time. The sorghum, it's not time to sell it yet. It'll be January, February we're selling. So we have our harvest of sorghum that we're going to sell. So we are broke right now, but we're just waiting on our harvest to sell it at the right time. We could sell it right now, but honestly, I don't need new equipment right now. So being in debt is fine. We just won't be able to make any payments on our stuff, I guess. I honestly haven't rolled it into the next day, so I don't know if they like stop you from working or what have you, but there's going to be that. Am I in the right tractor? Yeah, I'm in the right tractor. All right, let's flop on the lights. And we'll go ahead and start mowing the grass. Get this grass mowed up. Precision farming wise, we had to weed the field. And you might ask, well, if you weed the field, do you lose your weeding bonus that you get on your precision farming? You do. However, you can get it back. So I ran the weeder through, and the reason to run the weeder through is you want to ensure you get a full expected yield. So if you look at our barley right now, our expected yield in the bottom right corner there, 125%. So we're getting a max yield bonus. If you use the herbicide, you actually get a 15% penalty. So how did I get the max yield and still basically max out my environmental bonus? I used the weeder, or the hoe technically, because they were medium-sized weeds, pulled all the weeds out. Then I just ran over the field again with the John Deere weed spotter sprayer thing. There was no weeds to spray, so it didn't spray any herbicide, but you still got the weed bonus. So you're kind of playing the game, I guess, a little bit. All right, am I on the rear? Okay. We'll get this mowing started. I just wanted to kind of update everyone on my plan as far as what I was doing. As soon as the rain clears up here, I'm going to go back outside and work in my real yard. I got a list, of things to do. Everyone's got lists. Just like in games, right? You make lists, you get to work. Turn on the rear mower. There we go. Get the grass mowed up here. I'd like to switch to that other mower at some point too, the really sweet mower. Oh man, lower the front. Since we're playing lease to own, we could get rid of these mowers that we have. We could get rid, of the windrower that I have. Sell that. Sell these mowers because that mower, the large mower that looks like a harvester, I'm forgetting the name of it. Let's just pull it up. Yeah, the Crone. This you can windrow with this automatically. Now you can't get a bunch of them, but it'll basically pile a whole pile of stuff together for you. So I won't really need to windrow. I can just mow with that and it'll lop it all in one. Like right now with these three things right here, these three mowers, that would put it all together in the middle. Or you could put it all together on the left and then mow in the opposite direction and have two rows piled together. Point being is that I think that would be an option I could switch to. Then I wouldn't be using the tractor, and I could put the tractor to use doing a different activity with a, uh, an NPC or a hired hand, so to speak. Get this fringe mowed up. It's 6 a.m. in November here in Erlengrat, and it is still not sunrise. Unfortunate. And we'll go ahead and mow this on the other side of the billboard and knock down the stop sign. Sure. And not really mow the grass well, which is great. A little bit of grass on the back side of my cow barn. Go ahead and whack that what the mower wants to. All right, maybe I won't. Come on, mower. There you go. It's probably not even worth mowing this little bit of fringe, but it's just unsightly, right? You gotta mow this. Nope, let's not hit our truck. Or the NPC van that's coming right at us. Hang on there, NPC van. Heading that way. Give a tractor a second. Looks like a DHL van. He was in a hurry. He had an important package he had to deliver, right? There we go. Not sure if you run your mower over the barley, like right at the edge of the field there where I just hooked it with the mower, if that affects it when I have crop destruction turned off. I don't believe it does, and I'm trying to be careful to not hit it, you know. But it's still something I've thought about. This not having sunlight stinks. Did I just hear my doorbell? Give me 1 second. I'm going to pause. I'll be right back. I think I heard my doorbell. Well, that was a false alarm. I think I was hearing things in my head. Alright, let's get back to mowing grass here. So I'm going to just go ahead and edge right over to this. See if that... Now I'm going to go in here. So my mower is technically right on the edge of that field. Does it affect anything? I don't think it does. I don't know why on my field I have this just strip where it has no nitrogen. And I use the nitrogen right up to the edge. it ain't catching the edge. At one point, I thought it was from hitting it with the mower. But you know what? I'm just gonna, just for once, I'm just gonna just throw the mower right into the field of barley. Yeah, it did nothing to the nitrogen. Does it do anything to the pH? No. All right, so I can go right up to the edge of the field with the mower. It won't do a dang thing. Okay. So my concern was unfounded. And I just don't know why this pH line is there and the nitrogen line is right here on the edge of the field. It's somewhat annoying. But at least I can get all the way up to the edge, I guess. Grass. All right. We'll edge up this field. And actually, it looks like my rain in my area here is stopped. I guess I could ask Siri, you know. Hey Siri, when's the rain stop?
I can't tell your location because of your settings.
Oh.
Where would you like to hear the weather for?
Jeez. She's not helpful. Hope you guys are having a good real life spring, getting after your yards and doing all the stuff. Apparently I'm leaving the lights on my harvesters, burning up the batteries. Just what you do. Now that I know I can, I'm just going to go ahead and catch the edge of this grass too because, you know, I missed it. So as far as timing to sell, I'm going to leave that running. When do I want to sell my TMR? Total mixed rations, 127 right now. Max value is 136. We got time. Maybe what we'll do is I could do this grass mowing offline, but we could show you the math that I did on why I believe selling TMR is going to be a better value, especially since I already have the TMR mixer. Now that would be the expense. I mean, if you didn't have a TMR mixer and you were going to plan on selling TMR, you know, that may not be the value for you. But I have a TMR mixer, so I already have the option of making my own TMR, therefore the option to sell it. Yeah, why don't we do that? Well, let's get the fringe done. We'll put a work. No, I don't want to pay a worker because I don't have any money. We'll just fix up some of this, but I want to show you that math. Get through that math. This will be a short video then, I guess. And yep, head straight through here. Mow the road, sure. Up. Just turn off the tractor for a second. I'm going to change my... where's my capture? Cancel. Change capture to monitor. There you go. So here's the left monitor. All right, let's grab Excel. Right. Well, I might crank it over here for a second. Make a new spreadsheet. Blank workbook. There it is. All right, so if we look here at the price of TMR per 1,000 liters, right? So the price of TMR, type it in here, TMR at the best price is 136,000 or 136 bucks. That's per 1,000 liters, right? And one load on my mixer is 17,000 liters, which would be that. So the total value is going to be this times this. So one load of TMR out of my mixer, which has 17,000 liters, is 2,300 bucks. It's kind of tiny. Let's make this bigger. There, that's big. All right, 300%. All right, great. Now let's look at hay. Oh, yeah, because if we just did it with just hay and silage, and now straw throws it's even better, but I'm out of straw because I don't have straw because I used sorghum last time. So we're just going to use hay and silage, right? So hay at the best price, 62,000, right? Or 62 bucks, excuse me. So hay, 62 bucks. So if I was doing 17,000 liters of hay, right? Well, what's the price? Let's just do that same equation. 1,000 bucks, okay? Now if I did silage, best price on silage. What is the best price on silage? 191 bucks. 191 bucks. 17,000 liters. Same equation. Now clearly, you would think selling your silage and your hay independently is going to be better than selling TMR. Here's where the fun math comes in, right? So what is the ratio of hay to silage to make TMR? 30%-ish. So you can go back into our mixer here. Where is my mixer? I just went past my mixer. Right? So you can make silage at 70% hay and 30% silage, and that'll make TMR. And I can fill up that thing right there, right? So if I take this value and say I'm going to equals 0.60%, no, 0.70%, right? Times this value equals, right? That's the value right there, right? And then this cell is going to go ahead and, I want to do that. Add this. So this is going to be 30%. 30% times that value, right? And what's the total here? Well, let's just sum that up. Sum of these cells. Yep. All right. There you go. So if we sold TMR that was 30% silage, or 70% hay, and or let's leave 70%. You don't need to know hay because it's already written over to the left, right? 70% that and 30% silage. The total value here is would be 1790 $107,711.90. I'll get it out of my words yet. So if I were to sell 30% of my hay, right, or 30% of my silage at the normal best price, I'm going to get 974 bucks. If I sell 70% of my hay, I'm going to get this price, which comes up to 1,700. Now, if I throw it in the mixer and mix it, I'm going to get this price. Now, it's the same two components. All I did was throw it in my mixer and mix it, and I'm going to get that. All right? So if I take this number minus this number, boom, profit difference. Profit of TMR $600 more than what you're going to get. I should say profit of TMR versus a silage. Cut that font down bigger. Smaller, smaller. Can I make it a 6? Sure. Make it a little tinier. There we go. So quick math here. Math does help. It is going to be more profitable to, at the optimum time, if you go back here to the optimal time, best time to sell TMR is going to be in February, to mix up your hay and your silage and sell it off that way. Now, if I don't have enough to completely mix up the TMR, I'm still going to sell off the components I have. I could hang on to them, but I kind of need money right now because I'm sitting at negative $5,744. But that's interesting to me. So I consider TMR kind of just like a production line. Just like it's probably going to be more profitable down the road to sell butter or cheese or something else that you can turn your milk into. But early in the game, especially early in this run, I'm going to need to sell my milk off because I need money. I'm harvesting the grass. I have a TMR mixer because I want to make my TMR for my cows. Might as well sell the excess as TMR versus just selling off the excess silage or excess hay. That's all I'm saying. And actually, if you throw in another wrinkle into this and you put in straw, your excess straw, it actually becomes even a better profit margin. But I'm not doing the math on that right now. You could do the same thing. It's pretty easy to do this in a spreadsheet. In fact, I maybe just save on this. Throw that in my document here. TMR profit analysis. Sure. I'll just say TMR profit. Okay. So that's really kind of what I wanted to show off, was that TMR selling is good. I wanted to show everyone kind of the new implements we have, the strategy we're going to have of mowing 5 times. Where's my mower? I just passed it. Mowing 5 times per year. And that we did get a chicken coop set up, so we got that. We've had cows that are mature. We're going to be selling our beef cattle at 36 months. I might sell the milk cattle off too, honestly, until we get a bigger barn, and because we're going to need the monies. But this has been fun. My rain is out, so I got to go out into the real yard, work on some yard work, get ready for the spring season here. But this has been fun. I should be back later. Hope you guys enjoyed some new Farming Simulator stuff. I still got some 3-star videos. I got 2 Fords lined up. I got the Ford GT, the 67 Ford GT, I think, and I have a modern Mustang GT with a Coyote engine in it and Car Mechanic Simulator. I have those set up, just ready for a 3-star run to do some drag racing. So I got some things coming in my head here. So more coming. But hopefully this is interesting, and I will see you in the next one. So I'm going to end this up.